Welcome back, everybody, to Little Roadie Wargaming for another game of 3rd edition bolt action between the British and some early war Germans. Okay, so we're back with another 4x4 table. This is going to be prepared positions with key positions. So the British will be deploying on this table edge here, the Germans here, and we have 6 objectives packed onto the little 4x4. And we've got one here, we've got one there, we've got a donkey here. We have the goat in the road with the building with the askew roof has the objective up on the 2nd floor.
Right in front of you.
And then there is one right here on this hill. So all the buildings are going to count as buildings. We don't have any ruins. The road has all the normal rules with that. Any of the hedge lines, those are going to be soft cover. They are not line of sight obstructing. Trees are just decorative, and any of the stone walls will count as hard cover. So let's take a look at today's armies. Okay, so here's approximately 750 points of British. We have a rifle platoon that is led by a platoon commander and an extra man, both with rifles. They have a captain with an extra man, both SMGs. There is a light mortar, a Piat, a medic, and a sniper team. We also have 3 10-man rifle sections. The NCOs have a SMG, and there is a Bren light machine gun in there. And then in the back, we have a heavy weapons platoon. It has a Vickers medium machine gun, the single platoon commander, and a medium mortar with spotter. The national characteristic for today is going to be the extra rifle shots. And here we have the Germans. It is approximately 750 points. It is all veteran. So for the rifles platoon, we have a platoon commander with 4 extra riflemen. We have a sniper, 2 10-man infantry squads with a LMG and an SMG armed NCO. Moving to the left, we have a heavy weapons platoon with a platoon commander and 4 additional riflemen. There is a MG42 medium machine gun and a medium mortar with spotter. Okay, so everything has been deployed. Over here on the British side, we have a lieutenant, a medic, a Piat, 2 sections. Behind the building here, we've got the medium mortar, heavy weapons platoon commander, light mortar, captain. We got an infantry section there. Up in here, we have the Vickers machine gun. Up in this part of the building, we have a sniper. And then there's a window on this side where we have a spotter. Moving over here to the German side, we have
Platoon commander,
mortar,
infantry squad, platoon commander, infantry squad, spotter, MMG, sniper in this window.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay, so turn 1. First die is British. Okay, so the captain is doing a snap 2. He's having the light mortar fire, the medium mortar fire, and the Vickers medium machine gun up here is also going to fire. So I will start with the medium mortar. Medium mortar, via the spotter, is going to try to hit that squad right there. Nope. So I'm going to start ranging in. I'm going to try to fire the light mortar, same target. Nope. So they are starting to range in. And then we got 6 shots from the medium machine gun, needing force. 1 hit. This is a great start. So they got a pin, needing a 5 because they are veterans. No. So they got a pin. That was...
Firing not for effect.
No. And we got a German die.
It's just like I shoot back.
Return fire.
Mortar into that squad there,
Okay.
via the spotter.
All right.
And this is how you roll a 6 on opening turn.
Somebody always does.
Not me.
I didn't see a 6 there, Ted.
you know,
You gotta believe.
you gotta
Yeah.
believe.
You didn't believe in it, Brad.
All right. Germans again.
My sniper is going to shoot at your small mortar.
How dare you?
Sounds alright.
Do it again.
Germans again.
My medium machine gun's going to rock that squad over there.
Okay. In fours.
7 shots.
7 shots. My luck's got to turn around, and this is going to get bad quick.
To be fair,
I mean, if you put more than a pin on me, then you've done better than my opening moves. Okay, that's better. That's three hits. It's a pin. So it's 1. I have a medic. I missed the box altogether. Okay, you killed one. All right. All right, so this section here is going to fire at that German squad there, needing force. That's better than the machine gun. Needing 5s.
Bullshit.
So 2. You got a
Cover save.
you got a 5-up cover save. Okay, so 2 dead and another pin. Yep, and bridge again. We're going to attempt a fire order for that section they got shot at earlier. There's a captain nearby, so yeah, they're fine. And they are going to fire at the same one. So they're down 1 rifle shot. Needing force. Oh, that's...
Well, not force.
yeah, not great. 5s. 1. 5-up cover save. There's another one, and they're up to 3 pins.
do it again.
Oh, okay. If you insist. I might actually have to try to figure out how to do this one now. Okay, so section just ran through that tunnel there, getting onto the flank, and oh, he's handing me another British die. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm going to shoot the sniper. Well, I'm going to fire the sniper and attempt to kill that platoon leader over there. Because only NCOs have that rule. So needing a 3. No, he missed.
Do it again.
Typical.
Stop it. Okay. Piet just ran out over there, and we've got a German die.
It's a Christmas miracle.
How the brown dice are coming out of the bag first.
Huh?
Nothing. Yeah,
Command range is 12 inches, right?
6 inches for normal guys.
Yeah, you didn't bring a captain,
No.
so
Oh, you have to measure that.
we'll figure out what the Germans are doing.
Take it,
All right, so the squad here passed their order test with a snap 2, and they're firing at that rifle section there.
1, 2, 4 rifles and 5 shots from the machine gun.
Needing 5s because of the pin. Of course.
There you go.
7 hits. Jeez.
Needing 4s. But I
Oh.
only got 1 wound.
1 5-up save. Nope. Pull that guy from the back there.
Do it again.
Well,
Oh,
I still got
Germans.
my leader to go.
Leader squad.
Leader squad.
Yeah. Interesting.
Well, he's just going to put 4 rifle shots into that group.
Okay. Okay, you hit. One 5-up save. Oh, so another dead and a pin. And then, yeah, there's another German die.
This squad, we're gonna.
Advance and hit him again.
Yeah.
Advance through the gate.
Yeah.
All right, and we'll show you where they end up and get back to the shooting. Yeah, so they advanced up there, firing that infantry section there, needing 5s. Try again. Of course. The DAC dice are back. Nope, there was a 3 in there too. It was a good roll, but not that good, Ted. Okay, 1 maybe.
Makes up for it.
Hey, he's fine, but still takes a pin.
Yeah, it's been
And British. Yeah. All right, the
Is it shady? Is shady that?
it's down on the first floor, but he's in the building. Okay, so there's an advance. Okay. British again. Okay. We're just gonna run that lieutenant around here. Okay, and last German die. You have just that German
Yeah.
platoon command.
They're gonna
4 rifle shots into the rifle
sniper
section.
round. They're gonna shoot you a sniper.
At the sniper, okay. So 4 rifle shots, needing 4s. All right, so that's at least a pin. I need 5s because they're in a building. Okay. 4 up cover. No, so the spotter is killed.
no.
There's a lieutenant
Oh, okay.
downstairs.
But hitting on a single man.
Yep. That up there. And British. We're just going to have this lieutenant over here. I don't know. He's going to go down. That's the last die. Nothing's down. Nothing's on ambush. So we'll pick up all the dice. Move on to turn 2. Okay. First die of turn 2 is German.
Nope, before you move that squad, we're gonna fire the mortar again.
Which squad were you firing at?
The one in the street.
The one in the street. Okay.
And I hit.
Okay. That's... yeah.
Oh, sorry. What's that? 5?
Yeah, no matter which way. Oh, 6.
6?
So that's 5 dead.
That's half the squad.
D2 pins. 1 pin. They stick around because the captain.
But you're wedged in.
Pull them out of there. All right. Give me 3 more. I'm gonna make that squad go away. Hopefully. And we'll figure out order operations here. All right, so here we go. Same as last time. The captain's just going down. We'll open up with the medium mortar first. Hits. All right, so that's going to be 2-inch template over here.
5.
5. Okay.
There's no. If you attach them, you don't get.
Okay. 5 works.
5.
I'll take 5.
3s.
Yep, veterans. Are you kidding me? 2. 2 are just dead. And D2 pins. 2 pins. Take that. They're ranged in. They've already fired, right?
No, those guys haven't
The only
moved.
thing that's gone is the mortar.
Oh, it was the mortar. Okay. Well, I'll fire the light mortar at them too. Hits.
1 inch blast.
They're now ranged in.
Probably getting 2, 3 at most.
3.
3. Still 3s.
No, it's
Check the
force.
shot.
Oh, check the
Each one is a +1.
+1. Okay. So needing 4s. None of them die.
But
D2 pins. 1 more pin.
You just tank a mortar shot.
Yeah, they did.
they veteran tanked it. We know what we're doing. It's fine. We've been hit by mortars before.
Okay. Again, none of that prompted a morale check.
Nope.
Jeez. All right, Vickers.
Same squad.
Yeah. 3 hits.
Well, they're putting lots of pins on it.
Needing 5s. 1. 5-up save. Okay, I killed more than the light mortar. And they've got another pin. Okay, yeah, that's
And the
terrible.
captain, what's he doing?
He just went down.
Okay.
And we have a German die.
Have another one, please.
It's like, I don't want to be here anymore.
6 pins. I don't think it's going anywhere.
With veterans, that's down to a 5, but he's got a lieutenant. So,
3.
Oh, we're just gonna rally.
yeah, honestly,
Gonna rally? Okay.
there was a decent chance he could
Still have to make an order chest.
Roll boxcars.
Might have waited
Yeah,
till the
pretty
end of the
much.
turn to do that, Ted.
Box cards! It's a foobar!
Alright, you run.
You run.
Run.
Yeah, you run straight towards. Well, you're not ranged in anymore, so I suppose it could have been worse. Are you within 12 inches of the board edge? You have to be.
Yeah, I'm right at the edge of the board edge.
They were deployed within 12 inches. And they run 12 inches back, ignoring.
Yeah, but he has to go around the building. So he's probably like an inch away from the board edge.
Yeah. And you take your 6 pins with you.
Well, honestly, could have been worse.
Yeah, could have been. Could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, why don't you just use this?
He's earned a pin dial.
Yeah, just use the dial.
Oh yeah, because like he has to go all the way around the wall. And then
Yeah.
Probably didn't even make it that far.
Next up, okay, British. All right, so
Put
the
4 rifles
lieutenants
into
were
that
up.
squad.
Yeah, we missed them.
2 mortars and a machine gun.
All right, that's 2 hits.
Machine gun.
1 wound. Nope. Another dead. That squad is just getting whittled down. The British are not winning this infantry engagement.
He just fucking.
Yeah. And, yeah, so it was a British die, so I'm going to snap to a few things over here. All right, so with snap 2, the lieutenant moved over here. He's going to be firing at them. 2 shots, hitting 5s, missed. Gonna attempt to pass an order with that sniper.
Oh,
He does with an 8. There's a lieutenant right downstairs from him.
okay.
And he's going to take a shot at the German lieutenant again, this time needing a 4. No, rolls another 1. And then we have a British section that took this hill here. They are going to fire on the squad that foobarred. So I've got these dice needing 5s, and then I just roll 1 more because I'm missing a die. So roll 1 of the misses. 4 hits. So they're up to 7 pins, needing 5s. They just get a 7th pin.
Honestly, it might be better just pinning them out.
Yeah, that's... Looks like it's going to be what happens.
Well, actually,
Use more.
they run and go down, don't they?
Yeah.
When you forward, so you can
Yeah.
just stay down.
Oh, hey. British.
Yeah, because staying down, we gets rid of all of them, right?
Yep.
You just lose them for the turn.
I don't think they're in any
think that's
position
what
to do anything.
I feel like we're missing pins on this squad here.
You are. You should have a couple.
Yeah, they get
Should
hit
be-
with a mortar.
Yeah, so they have...
They got hit with a mortar.
Two.
They got hit with a machine gun.
Okay. I think they activated after the machine gun, so they missed that because they passed with the captain. But I think they have 2 from the mortar.
Yeah.
So let's see if they activate. Still close enough to the captain. I rolled an order die.
Well, you
Yeah, all right.
rolled a 1, so it didn't matter.
Yeah. All right, so they would be down to 1 pin.
Run.
No, they just need to put fire to something.
Okay.
But you're right. They should probably just move. Oh, they can't even. They're going to run. They're going to get in there. And that is where they will probably stay for a while now. And I'll put a pin on them.
And then do it again.
Oh, okay. I'll do it again.
So there's your order die for them.
We are playing speed bolt action right now. Okay. I have another die. Let's see what I can do with this. So the Piat advanced over the wall up to the objective and is firing a Piat shot at the very, very pinned...
The Piat's a 12-inch range.
Yeah.
I have my hands full. Will you mind measuring that? I think it's 12, but we'll see.
No.
No, not even close.
No. Okay. Well,
No.
they advanced up and there's extra bodies on the objective. They hear the distant sound of a spring.
Boing.
And then something explodes in front of them.
All right. So this platoon squad's gonna finish taking out the sniper.
Confident.
Yeah. Force?
No, they missed.
I missed. That's what I get.
Let's go.
If only you had a sniper that could take out that sniper.
There's no window on that wall.
Now we can't see them.
Can't you see the spotter?
I know. I'm gonna take out the lieutenant.
Compare the row houses and
Yeah.
Okay, so he hits
3.
3.
Yep.
Okay, lieutenant's dead. So put a pin on there and morale tests.
-2.
5, 6, 7,
Should be
Yep.
good.
8. The assistant sticks around. I have another die. All right, I got to try to fire the squad here. They have 4 pins and a captain, so they essentially have no pins. Yep.
Time to 3 bits.
So I lose a pin, and I don't even know how many men are left in there, so I'll figure out how many dice I need. All right, so that section passed their order, and they are going to be firing with 8 dice. No, 9, because there were 4 rifles, right?
Yep.
All right. Firing at the very, very jacked up squad over there. See if I can at least get a die out of the bag. 5s, okay. That's pretty good shooting. It's a good start. Can I do it again?
You rolled 1 too many, but that's fine.
No, he said that's special.
You rolled 10.
Oh.
Should have been.
I got 2.
He'd already put the extra one in.
Your,
And then he went back and put the extra one back.
damn it, you saved one of them from being down. So you're up to 8 pins and down to 3 men.
Still in it.
Yep,
Do it again.
still there. With what?
Could have a
Yeah, babysitters.
Yeah.
Yeah, all I have is just this lieutenant back here.
Your sniper go?
Yeah, sniper went.
Because you got one more die in there, so you got someone else who hasn't gone too. Dead.
I what?
Fiat team?
No,
Yeah.
Pia team went.
Did you pull the die for
The medic.
Oh, the medic.
Medic and a babysitter.
Now, the
So-
medic is going to
What's the,
advance out here.
if you give a fire order, you get one extra rifle shot?
No.
Or is that just the British thing?
British
rule.
have a special rule where if they give a fire order, they get one extra rifle
Okay,
shot for
so-
every 3 rifles firing.
But only rifles.
Medic just advances out.
And only fire orders.
And only British.
And what did
Or Americans.
okay, Germans.
Americans don't.
All right, the MG42 is firing at that rifle section there. Hitting 4s. It's 7 shots.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But my brain was going second.
Camera
edition.
on, brain off. Three hits. Meaning 4s. 1 5-up cover save. Nope.
Slowly whittling that squad down.
Yeah. Okay, British. Babysitter goes down.
Get the big squad.
Oh, this squad's
Yeah, it's
just
that
gonna
section there.
fire right over there.
It's taken 2 turns of my entire army to whittle that one squad down to 3 men and 8 pins.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12.
I hate to break it to you, but those 8 pins aren't going to be there in a second.
No, they're not.
That work for nothing.
Yeah.
Well, take a dice out for 1 turn.
So 4s. Yep.
That's 10 shooting.
That's also
Only 1 wound.
Also
So
10 shooting.
5-up save. Nope, someone dies.
And that's right.
Another pin.
Go force a morale check by killing 1 man at a time.
He's getting close. He's getting close. And that's the end of turn 2. So we'll, is anyone staying down?
That squad.
Okay, they lose all their pins.
How about you, Ryan?
Here, Brian, take the dial
You
back.
don't.
No.
You weren't actually down.
Okay, so grab all the dice, move on to turn 3. All right, so Ted's using the intelligence rule, and he is taking the first die out of the bag. Is the first die going to be a German die?
It is.
Okay.
First, not going to be a mortar?
It is.
Okay, on
Oh, wait,
what?
no, you're not ranged in it.
Yeah, he's not ranged
I'm not
anymore.
ranged in.
Still. Remember that 12-inch minimum range.
You know what? It is a. No, give me another one, please.
All right, he's gonna snap 2.
'Cause this gonna be some crazy shit here. All right. He's gonna fire. The mortar's gonna fire. They're outside of 12 inches.
Actually, you have the special leaders, so they can snap even more stuff if you want. Not that I'm...
There's not much else in range other than another lieutenant.
They're short of 12, so I can drop a grenade. A mortar on
It's any
that
part of the
squad.
squad, so even if that last guy was more than 12 inches away, you can still shoot him.
All right.
Yep.
So that's what we're gonna start with.
Well, you gotta start with the lieutenant, so you got.
No, I don't.
Not more.
Oh, not anymore, right?
So the mortar's gonna try to drop into that. Nope.
Okay.
And then the 4 guys are gonna once again try to take out the sniper.
Well, you hit him.
So that's 3 hits. Nothing. So it's just a pin there. Okay.
Yes.
British.
You want more?
Yeah, I want more.
How many?
Why don't you... We'll do all 3. Speedbolt action. All right. We'll get back in a second. All right, so the captain went down. We have a fire order, and we have a fire order on the MG. So the medium mortar via the spotter is going to attempt to drop around over there on that squad. Oh, boom. All right, so that's a 2-inch template. How many we get?
Somebody's been hit with the mortar this turn.
They are all base to base, so probably going to be getting a lot.
You're only getting 4. 4 there. 3 there. 4 here.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take 4. Killing on 3s. So that is 3 dead.
D2 pins.
1 pin. My light mortar can't see them, but my light mortar can see the German medium mortar. Nope, that's a miss. They'll be hitting on 5s. We're ranged in over here. And then the Vickers is going to fire at the ones that just got hit by the medium mortar. So needing 4s. So that's 3.
Can you see it?
Another pin. Yep, I can see the guy on the end.
The 45-degree angle.
And 5s. Nothing. So just a pin. All right, so next die. British. Okay. Okay, so they advanced up, and they're going to be firing on them. Bren's hitting on 2s. So those are 2 hits.
Just roll the kills. Because they gotta be rolled separately anyways.
All right, so we have 1 kill from the Sten, as they don't get the cover for being down. These next shots will be hitting on 3s, still don't get cover. We have 1 miss. Needing 5s. 2 dead. That's the squad. And the rest of the section just makes loud noises. So finally, 3 turns with almost my whole army firing at them, and they're out of here. Veterans.
Germans.
Next die is Germans. And they pretty much have that whole flank over there still.
Yeah.
So we'll see what they do. All right, so the medium machine gun is firing at this squad. In response, they went down.
4s.
Okay, so that's 4 hits. Needing 4s. So 2. Light cover with down goes to a 3-up save. So 1 dead. And a pin. Pull them out there. Okay. Going to attempt a fire order with the sniper. 6, 7, 8. So I lose the pin.
Actually, it's Luke.
No, the lieutenant's dead.
10's dead.
6, 7, 8. It's a regular sniper.
Yeah, with 1 pin and dead team.
They get a -1 for having
All teams.
this.
Team leader's dead.
No, he's not. He was killed by normal rifle fire.
Oh. Oh, okay, maybe not.
All right, so trying to kill that lieutenant on a 4. So he hits him. Throwing dice. Kills him. So we have a dead German lieutenant, and that team has a pin. There's your pin, sir.
British.
And more British. Okay. Okay, so the Piet ran up there. Another British dice came out, and the medic advanced over the wall up onto the hill.
British.
More British. Okay. Let's see if I can pass an order with those men in there. 7, 8, 9. Nope. So they will be going down.
British.
Jeez.
You have all the dice.
All right. Let's see if I can pass an advance order with the dead lieutenant's friend. No.
Ooh, Fubar.
So he's going to foobar.
Probably run off the edge.
Yeah, and I think he's going to run off the table, and I'll just double check that. So we actually have to roll on the chart because they are visible to him and them, and within 12 inches. So on a 1, 2, or 3, it's friendly fire. Nope, he runs off the table instead.
One time I wanted to roll low.
I don't know. Get
That very rarely happens.
rid of the dice.
All right, so there's a die out of the bag for the British.
German.
The Germans are up.
Yay.
The sniper's going to shoot at the small mortar.
Okay. Yeah, 3. Hits.
There you go.
Nope. So we get a pin.
Well,
Germans again.
Got a platoon command team and a squad with 2 pins.
I know what I want to
I
try.
mean, that 4-man squad there is pretty jacked up.
It is. What are we on? Turn 3? Turn 4?
4. 1, 2, 3.
3?
Oh yeah, we are on turn 3. I think. Yeah. We'll go with 3. Yeah, I just don't know if I actually changed the turn die, but we'll give Ted a minute. So this German leader
6
just
shots.
came out around the side. So there's 4 rifles and 2 shots from the SMG.
SMG.
It's 2 hits. Just the 2 hits from the SMG.
4s.
Nothing. So,
Just a
spin.
pin.
That out there.
2 dice left. Germans.
Alright, well, we're gonna try to pass an order test.
Yep.
I do.
7, 9. Yep.
You just need to
Pin off.
Advance.
Advancing.
And all the squads advancing out there.
And where'd you go?
And we'll shoot at that squad over there.
Okay.
Alright, so on the hill to on the hill. Means those hedges aren't going to do shit.
And you're hitting with 6s. Moved and pin.
3 rifles and 5, so 8 shots. Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. And then the last die was a British die. So I gotta do some shuffling with some leadership here. Okay, first die of turn 4
German.
is a German die. Okay,
Move that squad.
if you can.
Yes. Need to make it over. Yeah.
Okay, so they move they remove the die
Take the objective.
and they move up on the objective.
And shoot. But this time you hit better.
This time most of my misses that I rolled for 5s last time would hit.
Yeah. Assuming you roll the same.
Well, I mean, yeah, there's always that assumption. I
There's
could roll,
always
I could
that.
do that. All one shit again. What's the bonus on this
Yahtzee.
What are you going after?
squad? Might as well try to whittle that squad down.
The one that's up over there on the hill.
Yeah.
Reasonable.
Okay.
It was 8 shots last time.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Hitting on 5s. 2.
2
Okay.
this time.
So
Get the pin.
I got a pin out there. No dead.
Alright. So you take the 2 off the mortar. And then you can go.
Okay, British. Okay, so the Piat is firing point blank at the mortar. Needing a 2. It Missed. Damn it.
Actually, not a terrible idea.
Curse you, Piet.
British do more stuff.
Okay. British doing more stuff is
That already.
It would just be funny.
I am gonna run this lieutenant out of being in the open. So the lieutenant ran over here, and I snapping to the sniper. The sniper is going to shoot. I don't think I have a bead on that lieutenant over there because the 45 out of there. So I'm gonna try to shoot the mortar. Missed.
No.
It's comical.
German.
All right, Germans.
Well, you've got some options.
Yeah, quite a few. Still has quite a few dice left.
Jump on
So we'll
board.
give him a second.
Jump on-
All right, so the sniper is going to attempt to... Okay, so he hits the captain. Kills the captain.
Mortar test.
No, already did that. He's fine. He sticks around.
British.
That certainly jacks up my command and control a little bit. Attempts to run these men here. They now have a lieutenant babysitting them. Okay, they lose their pin, and they're going to run. Okay, so they ran up to there.
I know what
Next
you have
die,
to
please.
do. German.
Machine gun team into that squad.
Seven shots. Hit on fours.
Four.
Could be bad.
Could be. Four skill.
Oh,
One dead.
Where's your medic?
He's back over there. British. Okay.
And then the rest of you said.
yay.
Medic's just gonna run around here.
Hooray. Then you get 3.
So the lieutenant squad with a lieutenant, the lieutenant squad without a lieutenant, and the mortar.
Well. Okay.
The lieutenant squad without a lieutenant is going to try to pass an order.
Okay. So they got a 1 pin. They might actually be close enough to that other lieutenant. Doesn't have line of sight, but is there?
No, they're not.
Oh, it has 6 inches, not 9 inches. Okay, so they lose that. You got 4 rifles there.
Well, we're just going to be silly. We're charging your Piet team.
Okay.
Okay. You had to charge over terrain, which means I fight first. So I have 2 dice, needing 5s. I kill 1.
That's
You have 3 dice, needing 4s. Killed 1.
Fight again.
We fight again.
Same time this time.
Yep. So you still have 3. I have 1. I've killed a man.
And
You've killed them.
Ted loses 2 guys total. You lose the Piet team.
Yep.
And Ted, you get a D6 consolidation. Probably right back over the wall.
Yep.
Right back over the wall. Alright, so the Piet's gone.
Alright.
The die associated with the Piet has already been grabbed.
Mortar.
Doesn't matter whether you put it on.
Okay.
Get the mortar and what else? Oh,
The
that's
mortar
squad.
in that squad.
Okay.
Yep.
You know what? For shits and giggles, let's shoot the... No, the captain's already dead.
Yeah, Captain's dead, but I mean that guy's still there.
If you're gonna drop
We'll
some
drop it
jump
on that guy.
Okay.
like that, you can at least If you get a kill there, that objective becomes free.
Nope. Okay, so they're ranging, and then you've got the 4-man command squad over there.
You just gotta keep putting pins. And maybe move to get closer to something. I don't know. You gotta pass an order either way.
Don't boxcar. Or do. No. Okay.
Alright,
So they lose their pin and shoot and scoot.
You know what? Numbers are against me, so we're just gonna keep being crazy.
Shoot and scoot.
You might actually be in point blank. At least with some of them.
Nope, not with the machine gun, which needed to be.
Are the other ones in point blank? Because like it still affects the hit modifier considerably.
There's one guy.
All right. So we'll have to roll the SMG and one rifle separately.
All right, so,
So-
one rifle. Hits
One
with
rifle.
No,
Misses,
Missed.
of course.
Okay.
two submachine guns.
One hit.
So one hits, and
Two
then
rifles.
2 rifles on 5s.
No, so one hit.
Yeah. So 1 SMG hit,
It's a pin. So
which will be a pin. It's not a kill.
Jesus.
So they're up to 3 pins, and that was the last die. So is anything down? Know what? They're going to stay down.
fair enough.
They're contesting the objective, so
Yeah.
they're doing their job. And we'll pick up all the other dice. Okay, first die of turn 5.
Here we go. British.
British. Oh boy, I don't know what to do now.
Yes. You.
All right, the ranged in mortar is going to attempt to drop another round on them. They went down in response. They hit.
So you'll get 3 guys, which becomes 2 guys.
Okay, so 2 killing on that.
Yep.
So 2 men,
D2 pins.
2 pins, 2 pins. They are up to 5.
There you go.
British.
British.
Okay. I'm going to fire the Vickers at the lieutenant that's out in the open.
Told you it was going to be fun. I didn't say it was going to be smart.
3 hits. 5s to kill.
1.
1.
Don't take the front guy.
We'll take the front guy.
You're
it's
gonna
fine.
want him for the stupid shit later.
Germans.
Time for stupid shit.
All right, so the German command squad charged down the road into that section there to try to take the objective. So we're fighting at the same time since we were in the open. So
Be really weird.
let's see, we have a British SMG sergeant, so we got a tough fighter there.
No.
No, and then we've got 2.
1.
So we've got 1 killed.
So, SMG.
Tough fighter, needing a 4.
Really?
Nope.
So it's
Okay,
kill.
so that's 1 dead.
And 2 more.
So you win.
kill
Yeah,
one.
they're wiped out. So you lost a man. They got wiped out.
They haven't gone yet, right?
Oh, actually, there's one thing I need to do.
What's that?
Overwatch. They're more than 6 inches away.
I can declare it before they actually get in.
Yeah. Well, I'll figure this out.
Yeah.
All right, so I forgot the Overwatch. And they just consolidated 1 inch closer to the bush. Next die is British. So,
So
not entirely sure what I'm going to do here.
12 to 7 to 9 to 6 now.
Okay.
got to advance that squad.
Yep.
I must do it. Okay, so they just advanced around, getting to within 3 inches of the goat. We have a SMG hitting on 2s. And then we have all of these hitting on...
How many rifles do you have?
I have 2 rifles and a Bren.
Oh, you got Brennan there.
Yeah. 3s. Jeez.
So 3 hits.
3 hits, meaning 5s.
1.
1 dead.
You still have the lieutenant.
1 dead and a pin.
So
And you must make a morale test.
the lieutenant is still contesting. He's fine.
Yep. So he sticks around.
All right.
British. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to fire the light mortar at the other mortar, hitting on 4. Okay, so he hits. It's a 1-inch blast, but it's hitting all 3.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's 2 dead. 2 pins. And you, sir, owe me a morale test. 2 pins, no lieutenant. He's fine,
Yeah.
but got 2 pins. And down to 1 man.
It's a mortar. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. British. Okay. Sniper's gonna try to take out what's left of the mortar.
Reasonable.
Misses.
Ted!
Germans.
All right, Ted, you gotta be real strategic here. What do you have left?
I got a
Not much.
sniper, a mortar with 1 guy,
And a machine
and a
gun.
machine gun.
I would fire the mortar before it dies.
And you got them too.
Oh yeah, and 2 rifle guys.
Get that mortar going before he kills it. Actually, what do you even have left, right? You get 3 things. Medic.
Medic, lieutenant, and captain's buddy.
All right.
So the mortar does have to pass an order test with 2 pins.
Yeah. Guess we'll try to fire the mortar and drop it on that squad.
Okay.
Reasonable.
So 2 pin order tests. Yeah. No.
Whatever. You're engine in, just in case.
Just in case.
Yeah. Yeah. Germans again.
Get the...
Get the machine gun, sniper.
I'll put the machine gun into that squad.
Okay.
All right, 7 shots. Hitting on 4s.
Two.
One.
1 maybe. Half of them are in light cover still. And he saves it.
All right.
The mighty bush. The iron bush. Okay, British. A few things, yeah. So the lieutenant came up around to the corner of the building, putting point blank SMG shots into that lieutenant. Hits with both.
Need 5.
And
one.
got him.
Save.
1 5 up save.
For all the marbles dead.
No,
Oh.
lieutenant is dead.
Alright, we can call the game.
Okay, yeah, so the British have what, 1, 2, 3, contesting a 4th at the end of turn 5. Germans are conceding. So that was, the British were doing a lot, but also not doing a lot at the same time.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was pretty close. Having to spend like almost 3 turns of most of my army trying to kill 1 squad was definitely,
Annoying.
yes. Not so much for you, but yeah. So that was a pretty close fought game. Just kind of came down to some maneuvering and some close quarter shooting. But we're Little Roadie Wargaming. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, hit that thumbs up. Leave us a comment. We love hearing from you. If you like what you see on the channel, please consider subscribing. And if you are a subscriber, thank you. If you haven't done so already, hit that little bell icon so you get notified every time we post something new, and we'll catch you next time.